story in the chat, and I'll share some of your answers later. Okay, so last time we tackled some game-changing strategies for helping shy students find their voice in the classroom. And if you missed it, you can go check it out. It's up on all our socials. Alright, but today, you won't want to miss this. We've got amazing questions lined up, plus a super fun activity demo you can use in phone here. This is from Bianca in Florence, Italy. Hello, Bianca. So she asks, I have a 5-year-old student and we are starting to learn letters and sounds. How do I teach letter sounds in a fun way? That is a fantastic question, Bianca. Thank you. So I think it's important for the little ones to give them like a preview of the class, your live class. So you can send online flashcards. And these online flashcards, if they have audio, that would be fantastic. So they can just listen to it and practice before, the live class. And they can somewhat make themselves familiar with the sounds. And so when you're actually doing it, they have somewhat familiarity with it and a little bit of confidence. All right, now let's go to the live class. You can start with you can use your warm-up. You can use the ABC song as your warm-up because all kids love the rhythm of the ABC song. And also, I forgot to mention, if you have this student in level 0 and you are transitioning to level 1 where you're introducing the alphabet and the alphabet sounds, you can use the ABC song as a goodbye song. That way you can get your students build familiarity of the alphabet. And they love it, like what I mentioned. And so when you do your live class, you can use that online flashcards that you sent to them. And so let's say A, you go say A says, alligator. Okay, you can say it maybe 3 to 4 times and wait for the child to chime in. And when they do, you celebrate it. We need to celebrate every success with big reactions. So remember, it's gotta be big, because for these little ones, you have to really encourage them, and they need to know that wow, good job. It's very important that they see your reaction when they do a great job. And if you think the child needs more example, apple, axe. You can use silly words like just to make it fun. And if your student is having a hard time with a sound, don't rush it. If you need to stick to each letter for multiple sessions until the child confidently recognizes sounds, that would be great, because this builds a solid foundation for blending and reading. It's very important. You don't want to backtrack when you're actually teaching them how to blend and read. All right? Yeah. I have a little story to share. I have a student named Ella. She's like a little detective. So in the beginning, she's just quietly observing and trying to figure out what's going on. But the moment she gets it, oh wow, her engagement skyrockets. She'll start calling out words before I even finish the sounds. Yes. So it's like a switch flips in her brain. That's really amazing. Yeah. Like what I mentioned, repeat and reinforce. You could do this for maybe 4 sessions before moving to the main lesson. So if you think your student hasn't mastered the alphabet sounds, you have to just keep on practicing. And you could tell the parents to practice at home as well. And really, before we move on to the main lesson has got a lot of different sections. So it's a little bit more dense to the little ones. So I suggest just focus on the alphabet, naming them, and the sounds. Focus on letter sounds and identification first, because mastery here builds their confidence when they start blending and reading. All right? So keep it fun and relaxed, because a happy, comfortable child learns best. Yes, trust me. All right, well, thank you for that question, Bianca. I hope that really would bring you also the confidence to teach your littles in your classroom. Now, let's go to our next question. Ooh, we're moving fast here. This one is, let me go get it, from Matthew from Western Cape, South Africa. So Matthew asks, what are the strategies to make an emergent reader participate in reading classes? Great question, Matthew. I absolutely love this topic. I was a total bookworm as a kid, so he's that work like magic. I student listen, so I would say, let's listen. And I hit the audio. Then I lead them into reading it. Read a word or sentence. Then have your student repeat after you. All right? While you are reading, you have to react to words. So you use facial expressions or gestures, or even act out words to make reading come alive, right? So let's say the sentence says, Abby Alligator and Ben Banana meet at the Blue Brook. You can say, wow, Blue Brook. You know, just pick out one word there and just use facial expressions. Like what I mentioned in my previous live sessions, do not be scared to be silly. You may not look your best because you go, you know, I like that, but they love it. That is important to make them love your class. Now, you need to, well, it's not that you need to, but I suggest if you have reading materials with built-in questions, that would be fantastic. The comprehension questions right after each paragraph help solidify understanding. All right? So, like, when you read this, the first part of the story, like Abby Alligator and Ben Banana meet at the Blue Brook, and then there's a comprehension question right after reading that, that would be really, really good. So why does this work? All right, so now I've said this many times in our previous lives. Our goal as a teacher, each time we introduce a new concept, is to help build self-esteem. Now, once that self-esteem starts brewing, students will participate and engage without a problem. Yeah, so when you're doing the comprehension questions right after each paragraph, there's a huge percentage there that they would be able to answer that. And that's like a boost for them. Wow! So you have to celebrate when they answer when they give you the right answer. All right? So, yeah, you got take turns reading, react to words, use reading materials with built-in questions. Those are things you can do. Well, Matthew, thanks for your fantastic question. I hope these tips bring some reading magic into your classes. Thank you so much, Matthew. Next question. Let me just grab a drink here while we are getting the next question. All right. This is our third question. Let's see. Okay, got it. This is from Maria in Cebu, Philippines. Hello, Maria. Hello, Philippines. Thank you, Maria, for this question. All right, let me read your question. I am new to teaching online? What software should I use and how do I present my lessons to my students? Question. There are different platforms you can use. For screen sharing, Zoom, class all ago. But for today, let's focus on Zoom. All right. First, you want to set up Zoom for your online class. You could download Zoom onto your computer. Just pro tip, okay? Always check your setup before class. So what are the things you need to check? You need to check your headset should work correctly. Your camera should be clear and well positioned. Your audio, video settings correctly configured. Because you don't want to have, technical issues during your live class. Especially if you're doing like a trial class or a level class. Yeah, you want to give them the best experience they could have, right? Now, share your screen. You go to Zoom and click share screen. Yes, if your curriculum has interactive features, remind students to join from a laptop or desktop, not tablets or phones, because I think it's good if they could actually also use the interactive features, If you have it, then have them use it. So remind their parents if they could use it, or if they could attend their class using a laptop or a desktop, that would be perfect. So there are different ways you can write on the screen, okay? So the lesson is a pen tool. Zoom also has a pen tool. The difference is that the pen tool on the lesson itself just auto clears when you flip pages, but with Zoom you have to manually erase it, okay? So yeah, there are different ways you could actually share or teach online and share it, screen share it. If Zoom works for you, that would be really good. If you can also do some research that maybe would work better for you. Yeah, I'm really, really excited, Maria, for this new chapter in your life. With a little preparation, you will have a smooth online teaching experience. Thanks again, Maria. All right, guys, we have a bonus question. This one is from Debbie from Sydney, Australia. Hello there, Debbie. All right, so here she says, I am new to this teaching online world. I like to be prepared in every lesson. I'm not too familiar with each pictures or icons to click. Do you have a tutorial to share? Oh, Debbie, hi there. Yes, teaching online is the best. You can look like $1,000,000 on the video while wearing shorts or pajamas. I know, that's our secrets. One of our secrets, actually, that we look like we are really put together, but then we have our shorts or pajamas, flip-flops. I just spilled that secret. Sorry, guys. Okay, so watch the tutorial from level 1 to level 0 we have prepared for you. This breaks down the interactive elements, okay? Don't blink, keep watching. Welcome to the Level 0 Interactive Elements walkthrough. Let's explore each interactive feature on this level. Starting with the cover page, let's click the right arrow button to move forward. On the contents page, you'll see all the sections in this lesson. Clicking on an option like Song will take you directly to that section. The home button here will also bring you back to this page at any time. Next is the warm-up page. Here, the the teacher will ask a question and the student will answer. Afterward, we can click this star for the student's reward. For the feelings check, the teacher will ask the student how they feel and the student will respond. We also have a hand button that reveals interactive parts of the page. Let's click it to see options like happy and sad faces. Once done, click the star for another reward. Moving to probe. There's a tooltip button on each page for navigation help. The teacher will ask, what do you see? To identify interactive pictures, click the hand button. Then go ahead and click each interactive image. Don't forget to click the star for a reward after the activity. In the vocabulary section, click the tooltip for instructions. Now click the question mark to reveal the word. And finish by clicking the star for a reward. Next is vocabulary practice. Check the tooltip for instructions. The student will say each vocabulary word at different speeds. When done, reward them by clicking the star. In the vocabulary fun section, check the tooltip for guidance. The student can choose the color of a car they like or one that matches a family member's car. Click the hand button to see interactive elements and select, for example, the red car. If the student wants a different color, click on that one too. Remember to hide selected items by clicking the picture again to prevent overlap. Click the star when finished for a reward. Moving to sentence patterns, the tooltip provides guidance for the teacher to introduce the sentence pattern. Afterward, click the star to reward the student. Next is the second song in this lesson. Click the box below to access full screen and click again to minimize. Once done singing, click the star. In the Let's Talk section, use the tooltip for guidance. The teacher will ask a yes or no question, and the student will answer. Click the star after completing this activity. In the Let's Count section, the tooltip instructs that the teacher will encourage the student to count. Click each bike as instructed and use the hand button to verify which pictures are interactive. The student can then write their answer in the blank using the pen. If students lack this feature, the teacher can assist. Once done, click the star for a reward. For the oral motor exercises, click the tooltip to get instructions. Here, the student will practice saying vehicle sounds. Click each one.
Vroom, vroom.
And when finished, click the star. In the recap section, click the tooltip, and the student will say goodbye to each word by clicking them. the star when done for the final reward. Lastly, we have the game section. Tap each item, which serves as a review of the lesson. Once completed, click the star. And finally, for the goodbye, there's a goodbye song the student can sing to wrap up the lesson. That concludes our walkthrough. Enjoy using the interactive elements to engage your student in this lesson. Welcome to Level 1. In this walkthrough, we'll explore each interactive element on every slide in this level. Starting with the cover page, let's click the right arrow button to move forward. On the warm-up slide, click the hand button here to reveal which parts of the page are interactive. Let's click and drag each of these items to explore further. Next is the contents page, where you'll see all sections of this lesson. You can click on an option, like Song, to jump directly to that section. The home button here will bring you back to the contents page at any time. For navigation help, there's also a tooltip button on each page. This tooltip provides instructions on how to navigate the page, like this one. Now moving on to vocabulary. Let's click the question mark, then the picture. To close the window, click the X button. In vocabulary practice, you can use this pen to draw or connect items as part of the activity. For phonics, the tooltip says, click each wave to reveal the letters I and N. Let's click the first and second waves to reveal them. For phonics practice, it says that the student will drag letters. To find draggable letters, we can click the hand button. Let's try with the letter B. In phonics reading, check the tooltip. It guides the teacher in assisting the student with reading the sentence. Next, in sentence patterns, we have a tooltip with teacher guidance on introducing the sentence pattern to the student. Similarly, in sentence patterns practice, the student will answer the question based on the pattern. For Let's Talk, the tooltip guides the teacher to ask a question and the student will respond. In Sight Words, the teacher introduces the given words to the student. In Sight Words, practice. You can use the pencil to write the sentence. In the grammar section,
tooltip to see the instruction. The teacher will introduce letter names and sounds. In grammar practice, click also the tooltip for instructions. And the hand button to reveal draggable and interactive letters. For math, click the tooltip to get the instructions for skip counting by 5. In math practice, we can use the pen to write the missing numbers on the page. For express yourself, click the tooltip for instruction. Here the teacher will ask a question and the student will answer. Finally, in the game section, the most exciting part. Click the tooltip for instructions and then click all the aquarium animals. It's your lesson experience. Welcome to the Level 2 Interactive Elements walkthrough. In this session, we will explore all the interactive elements of this level. Let's begin with the cover page. On this slide, you'll notice a right arrow button. Clicking this button will take you to the next page. Next is the warm-up slide. On this slide, teacher will ask student on how he or she feels. You can click the hand button to reveal which parts of the page have interactivity. Once revealed, you can click and drag items such as this, and this to interact with them. Now let's move to the contents page. Here, you'll see an overview of all the sections in this lesson. Clicking on any section, such as the song, will take you directly to it.
Subscribe!
Additionally, the home button on this slide allows you to return to the contents page at any time. On the probe slide, you'll find a tooltip button. Clicking it provides guidance on how to navigate the page. In this activity, the teacher will ask the student what they see in the picture. This helps gauge how much the student knows about the topic. Next is the vocabulary slide. Start by clicking the tooltip button for guidance. The tooltip will instruct you to click the question mark icons to reveal a word and its sample sentence. If needed, use the hand button to highlight the interactive elements. Let's try this for the first word, and then repeat for the remaining vocabulary words. For vocabulary practice, begin by checking the tooltip for instructions. Here, students will drag words to complete sentences. Use the hand button to identify which words are draggable. Additionally, clicking on photos will enlarge them for better visibility. Once everything is clear, let's complete the activity for the following examples. On the sight words slide, start by clicking the tooltip button for instructions, followed by the hand button to show interactive elements. You'll then click each puppet to display the sight words. In sight words practice, begin with the tooltip for guidance. The activity involves the teacher and student taking turns reading the sight words. Use the hand button to reveal the interactive elements and click the clock to display the timer and words. Moving on to sentence patterns. Click the tooltip button to view the instructions. Here, the teacher will introduce sentence patterns to the student. For sentence patterns practice, start by clicking the tooltip for guidance. In this activity, the student will select the correct answer to complete a sentence. Use the hand button to highlight interactive elements, and then click the correct answer word to proceed. On the Let's Talk slide, use the tooltip button to access instructions. The teacher will ask the student a question, and the student will respond. Next is the dialogue slide. Begin by clicking the tooltip to view directions. The tooltip explains that the teacher and student will take turns reading the dialogue. Use the drumstick icon to reveal the dialogue and the hand button to locate the interactive elements. Then, click on them one by one. On the Say More slide, start by checking the tooltip. The teacher will ask the student a question, and the student will answer. For the Grammar slide, click the tooltip button for directions. Use the hand button to highlight the interactive elements, and then click on each one. Once completed, click the X icon to proceed. Repeat this process for the following slide. In grammar practice, the tooltip instructs the student to underline nouns. Use the pen icon to underline the correct answers. If this feature isn't available to student, the teacher can assist. Proceeding to phonics. Start by clicking the tooltip. Here the teacher will introduce the long O sound. Use the hand button to identify the interactive icons and click them to engage with the lesson. For phonics practice, the tooltip explains that students will drag words to the correct picture. Use the hand button to highlight draggable words, and then complete the activity by dragging the items into place. On the tongue twister slide, click the tooltip to view instructions. In this activity, the student will read the tongue twister at different speeds. Next is spelling. Click the button to expand the spelling box. In this activity, click each letter to spell the word associated with the photo. When finished, click the button again to return to the lesson. In the Express Yourself activity, the tooltip explains that the teacher will ask the student a question, and the student will respond. Lastly, we arrive at the game section. Here you'll select a puppet to begin. The goal of the game is to help Fixie decide what to eat by following the on-screen instructions. concludes the Level 2 interactive walkthrough. Great job exploring all the features of this lesson. This is Level 3 Interactive Elements Walkthrough. Let's explore the interactive elements of this level. Starting with the cover page, let's click this right arrow button here to move to the next page. Here's the warm-up slide. On this slide, the teacher will ask the student how he or she feels, and the student will respond. You can click the hand button to reveal the interactive elements. Let's drag this, and this to explore their functions. On the contents page, you'll see all the sections of this lesson displayed. You can click an option, like Song, to jump directly to that section. The home button here will bring you back to the contents page at any time. Next is the probe slide. There's a tooltip button here that provides guidance on how to navigate the page. Let's click it. On this slide, the teacher will ask the student what he or she sees in the picture to gauge the student's prior knowledge about the topic. Moving on to vocabulary, click the tooltip for instructions. As per the tooltip, click the question mark icon to reveal the words. To confirm the interactive icons, click the hand button. Let's try clicking it to reveal the vocabulary word. Repeat the process for the rest of the vocabulary words. Next is the vocabulary practice slide. Check the tooltip for directions. It says the student will drag the correct vocabulary words to complete the sentences. To identify the draggable words, click the hand button to reveal them. Let's drag and complete the sentences. Now, we're at the sentence pattern slide. Check the tooltip for guidance. It instructs us to click on the squid and the seahorse to reveal the sentences. Use the hand button to locate the interactive elements. Let's click the squid first. After the sentence appears, the teacher can ask the student a question. Next, click the seahorse for another sentence and question. On the sentence patterns, practice, slide. Check the tooltip for instructions. To locate the draggable words, click the hand button. Drag the correct words to answer the first question. After answering, click the picture to check if the answer is correct. Repeat for the next question. Next is the Let's Talk slide. According to the tooltip, the teacher will ask the student a question and the student will respond. Proceeding to the verb slide, check the tooltip first. It says the teacher will introduce a verb and its correct conjugation. Click the button here to reveal the verb. To close the pop-up, click the X button in the corner. On the verb practice slide, click the Start button to begin. Here, the student will drag the correct answers to complete the sentences. If the student is unable to do so, the teacher can assist. For the Say More slide, click the tooltip for guidance. In here, the teacher will ask the student a question, and the student will respond. Next is the grammar slide. According to the tooltip, the teacher will introduce a new grammar rule. Click the button beside ER to display the explanation. In the grammar practice section, the student will underline the adjective in the sentence that compares. To enable this, click the pen button here. If the student doesn't have this feature, the teacher can assist. On the phonics slide, click the tooltip for instructions. The teacher will introduce the digraphs QU and TW. Click each digraph to reveal sample words. Next is the phonics practice slide. As per the tooltip, the student will mark QU words with an X and TW words with a check mark. Use the hand button to identify the interactive elements, and let's drag each icon accordingly. For the tongue twister slide, check the tooltip. Here, the student will read the tongue twister as fast as possible. On the reading slide, click the tooltip for additional guidance. The student will read the story, and the teacher can assist if needed. To proceed to the next part of the story, click the right arrow button. For the reading question slide, the teacher will ask the student questions based on the story, and the student will respond. Next is the spelling slide. Click the tooltip for directions. The student will practice spelling the words from the lesson by dragging letters to complete each word. Use the hand button to locate draggable letters. Let's try the first word and repeat the process for the rest. On the Express Yourself slide, the teacher will ask the student a question, and the student will respond as guided by the tooltip. Finally, we arrive at the game section. This is the last part of the lesson, where the student and teacher will play a game together. That concludes our walkthrough. Enjoy using the interactive elements to engage your student in this lesson. This is the Level 4 Interactive Elements walkthrough. Let's explore each interactive feature in this lesson. Starting with the cover page, click the right arrow button to move to the next page. On the contents page, you'll see all the sections of the lesson. You can click on an option, such as spelling, to jump directly to that section. The home button will bring you back to the contents page at any time. The next slide is the song. Here, the teacher and student will sing together before starting the lesson. On the probe slide, the teacher will ask the student what they see in the picture. This will help gauge how much the student already knows about the topic. For the vocabulary slide, there is a tooltip button that provides guidance on navigating the page. As instructed, click the question mark icon to reveal the word and its definition. Next, click the light bulb information. To avoid overlapping, click the icon again to hide the content before moving on. Repeat this process for all the vocabulary words. Vocabulary practice slide. Check the tooltip for instructions. Students will drag the correct vocabulary words to complete the sentences. To locate the draggable elements, click the hand button. Then drag and drop the words to answer each question. On the sentence pattern slide, use the tooltip for guidance. Click the hand button to locate all interactive elements. Then, click the I buttons to reveal the sentences. After a sentence is revealed, the teacher can ask the question, and the student will respond. Click the I button again to hide the sentence before moving to the next. Repeat this process for all the sentences. For the sentence patterns practice, click the tool tip for instructions. Locate the draggable words using the hand button. Then drag them to complete each sentence. Repeat this for all the questions. In the Let's Talk section, the teacher will ask the student questions and the student will respond. Click each I button to reveal a question, then click it again to hide it before moving to the next. On the verb slide, start by checking the tool tip for instructions. Click the given words to reveal the definition of the past tense. Then, click the I buttons to display sample sentences. In the verb practice slide, students will drag the correct answers to complete the sentences. Check the tooltip for guidance and use the hand button to locate the draggable elements. Drag the answers to their correct spots. For the Say More section, the teacher will ask a question and the student will respond. Next is the grammar slide. Use the tooltip for directions and the hand button to locate interactive elements. Click each element to explore the content. In the grammar practice section, students will drag and arrange words to form correct sentences. Follow the tooltip for guidance and use the hand button to find draggable elements. Complete the first question and repeat for the remaining ones. In the phonics section, the teacher will introduce the consonant blend SC. For phonics practice, check the tooltip for instructions. Students will drag words that best match each image. Drag and drop the correct words for all the images. On the tongue twister slide, the student will practice reading the tongue twister at a fast pace. In the quick reading vocabulary slide, the teacher will introduce the given words to the student. For the reading slide, students will read the story. Use the tooltip for additional guidance. Click the numbers below to reveal each page of the story, ensuring to hide the current page before clicking the next to avoid overlapping. On the reading comprehension slide, the teacher will ask the student questions based on the story. Click each number to reveal a question, and click again to hide it before revealing the next one. For the spelling slide, students will practice spelling the words from the lesson by dragging letters. Use the tooltip for instructions and the hand button to locate draggable letters. Complete the first word, then continue with the rest. On the Express Yourself slide, the teacher will ask questions and the student will respond. Click each eye icon to reveal a question and click again to hide it before moving to the next. Finally, the game section is the last part of the lesson. Here, the student and teacher will play an interactive game together. This concludes the Level 4 walkthrough. Thank you for exploring.
Debbie, I hope the walkthrough videos helped you. And thanks for this question. You've got this. All right, well, no, I have not forgotten that question. What's the funniest thing a student has ever said in class? Let me share some of your answers. Okay, here we have Stephanie. Stephanie said, this was funny. My student kept saying, "Teacher, WC, WC." I had no idea what that meant until she brought me to the bathroom. Oh yes, I've had that happen to me too. WC, WC. And here's one from Maria. We were reading a story, and instead of "I am going to sit on my chair," my student read, "I am going to," I'm not gonna say the word, "on the chair." Oh no, that one is funny. Yeah, that's why teaching phonics is so important. You don't want that one mixed up. Sit and SHIT. And my personal favorite, a student once said to me, "Teacher, I think you could be the next president of the United States." Oh, thanks. But I think I'm totally fine being an ESL teacher. Thank you guys for these funny stories. These kids are hilarious. I know we love our students, we love them, and they truly make our days bright. Oh yes. All right, well, thanks again for joining today's session. So next live session, we are going to announce the winner. Yes, so just keep on sharing this live. And yes, good luck to everybody and happy teaching. Bye!
Hello, ESL teachers. I'm Teacher Meg, and I'm thrilled to bring you an exciting and interactive way to teach weather to young learners. In this Level 1, Unit 3, Lesson 1, we'll explore different types of weather through fun games and colorful flashcards. With engaging activities, your students will stay active, curious, and eager to learn. Let's get started and make learning about the weather a fantastic adventure. Hi, Lucy. How are you today? Take a look at these gumballs. Choose one that best shows how you're feeling today.
I feel good and excited.
Awesome. Now that you're all excited, let's bring that energy into our lesson today. Are you ready to start?
Yes, Teacher Meg, I'm ready.
Let's look at these pictures carefully. What can you see?
I can see the sun, Teacher.
Great job, Lucy. Yes, we can see the sun. What else do you see?
I can also see rain.
Awesome. You're doing fantastic. We can see the sun, rain, clouds, storm, snow, and even wind. All of these are part of something we call weather. Can you say that with me? Weather!
Weather.
Perfect! Now, we will learn more about the weather. But before we dive in, let's have some fun with a little weather song to get us in the mood.
What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? Sunny or rainy? What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? Snowy or windy? What's the weather like today? Was it hot yesterday? Was it hot yesterday? No, it was cold yesterday. What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? Sunny or rainy? What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? Snowy or windy? What's the weather like today? Was it hot yesterday? Was it hot yesterday? No,
Great job with the song. Now that we've warmed up, let's move on to learning some new words. These words will help us talk more about the weather. Are you ready to learn some vocabulary, Lucy?
Yes, Teacher Meg, I'm ready.
All right, Lucy. Let's start with our first word, sunny. Can you see the beautiful sun in this picture? It's so bright. Here's a sentence. I like sunny weather.
I like sunny weather.
Do you like sunny days, Lucy?
Yes, I love sunny days. They make me feel happy.
Great. Now let's move to the next one. Look at this picture. Can you see the sun shining really bright? It's getting hot. Here's the sentence. I don't like hot
hot
weather.
weather.
What about you, Lucy? Do you like hot days or do you prefer something cooler?
I don't like hot weather. It makes me feel tired.
Now let's learn the word sweaty. If it's too hot, sometimes we get sweaty. Like in this picture. Here's the sentence. It's hot.
It's hot.
I am sweaty.
I am sweaty.
Do you ever feel sweaty on a hot day, Lucy?
Yes. When it's really hot, I get sweaty and need to drink water.
Awesome job, Lucy. You did great learning new words today. Sunny, hot, and sweaty. But knowing words is just the beginning. Now let's learn how to use them in sentences. Oh, and look who's here. Lucy, meet Fixie. Fixie is our puppet friend, and he's a regular in our lessons. He loves learning English with us. And guess what? Fixie has a question for you, Lucy. What's the weather? Now, Lucy, let's answer. It is sunny. Can you say that with me?
It is sunny.
Great job, Lucy. Now let's practice more sentence patterns. Fixie is back with another question for you, Lucy. Let's see if you can answer it. What's the weather? Look at the picture and choose the correct sentence. Is it sunny or rainy?
It is sunny.
Yes, that's right. It is sunny. Great job, Lucy. You're doing amazing with the weather sentences. Now it's time for something exciting. Let's learn new sight words. Today, our sight words are blue and away. Can you say them with me, Lucy?
Blue. Away.
Awesome. Now let's see them in a sentence. Look, what do you see?
An airplane.
Yes. And what color is the airplane?
Color blue.
That's right. And look, the airplane is going far away. Now let's read the sentence together. The blue
The blue
airplane
airplane
is away.
is away.
Great job, Lucy. Now let's practice our sight words by completing this sentence. I have two sight words, blue and away, but I need your help. Which word should go in the first blank? The blank bird. Is it blue or away?
Blue should be in the first blank.
Great choice. Now for the second blank. The bluebird is blue or away. What's the correct word?
That should be away.
Awesome, Lucy. Now let's read the whole sentence together. The bluebird is away.
The bluebird is away.
Great reading. You're doing an amazing job with sight words. Now let's proceed to grammar. Wow. Look at this special notebook. On one side, we have letters, and on the other side, we have numbers. Letters help us make words and sentences, and numbers help us count. Both are super important. Let's take a closer look at them. Can you read these letters with me? A,
A,
B,
B,
C,
C,
D,
D,
E.
E.
Great. Now let's try the numbers. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Great job learning letters and numbers, Lucy. Now let's play a fun game. We have some letters and numbers here. You will tell me if each one is a letter or a number. If it's a letter, we'll put it in the pink honeycomb. If it's a number, we'll put it in the yellow honeycomb. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's start with A.
That's a letter.
Correct. Let's drag A to the pink honeycomb. How about 5?
That's a number.
Awesome. Let's put 5 in the yellow honeycomb. How about this?
Another letter, teacher.
Next is C.
That's a letter.
Can you find the numbers?
That would be 2 and 4.
Very good, Lucy. Keep going.
I can also see 3 and 1.
How about E?
That's a letter.
And lastly, D.
A letter, teacher.
Wow, Lucy. You sorted all the letters and numbers correctly. You're a superstar.
That was fun. Thank you, Teacher Meg.
You really did a very good job, Lucy. We learned weather words, practiced the sentence, the blue airplane is away, and sorted letters and numbers. Keep up the great work. See you next time. Visit EnglishBrightESL.com for more resources. Hello, ESL teachers. I'm Teacher Meg, and I'm so excited to have you here today. In this lesson, we'll be learning all about my home and my room in Level 2, Unit 6, Lesson 1. Join me, my student Lucy, and our regular puppet characters, Cora Crunch, Marla Mouse, Fixie Fox, and Rusty Ranger, as we explore different rooms in a house, learn new words, and have fun with interactive activities. These friendly puppets are always here to make learning exciting and engaging for our little learners. Are you ready? Let's begin. Good morning. Hi, Lucy. Before we start our lesson, tell me, how are you feeling today?
Let me think.
Look at the feeling balls. Choose how you feel and place it in the gumball machine.
Oh, I see. Excited because I love learning new things.
That's wonderful. And what else?
I also feel good because I had a great sleep last night.
I see. You are excited and feeling good. That's great to hear, Lucy. Now, let's get started with today's lesson. Today we're going to learn about homes and rooms. Are you ready, Lucy?
Whoa, yes, teacher. I'm ready.
All right. Before we start learning, let's sing a fun song together. It's called My Home and My Room. And guess what? Our puppet friends, Fixie Fox and Cora Crunch, are going to join us.
Yay! I love the puppets.
Me too. Okay, let's sing.
What are the rooms in your home? In your home, in your home. What are the rooms in your home? Kitchen, living room, dining room. What are the rooms in your home? In your home, in your home. What are the rooms in your home? Bedrooms and bathrooms. What do you see in your home? In your home, in your home. What do you see in your home? Walls, windows, doors. What do you see in your home? In your home, in your home. What do you see in your home? Rugs, floors, and bookshelves too. What are the rooms in your home? In your home, in your home. What are the rooms in your home? Kitchen, living room, dining room. That was a great song, teacher.
Indeed. You sang beautifully, Lucy. Now, let's start with something fun. Look at this picture. What do you think it is?
Is it a house?
Yes, you're right, Lucy. It's a house. Well done. Now let's learn more about homes. All right, Lucy. Let's play a guessing game. Look at this picture. What do you see?
I think it looks like a home.
Great thinking. Let's click the question marks to reveal the answer.
Oh, it's a house.
That's right. This is a house. A house is a place where people live. Let's say it together. House. Awesome. Now, let's read the sentence. Can you read it for me?
This is a house.
Fantastic reading, Lucy. Let's try another one. Get ready to guess. Look at this picture. What do you see?
It looks small and round. Maybe it's a home for animals?
Good guess. Let's click the question marks and find out.
Oh, it's a nest. For a bird teacher, right?
That's right. This is a nest. Birds live in nests. Let's say it together. Nest. Perfect. Now, let's read the sentence together. Can you try?
The bird lives in a nest.
Great job, Lucy. Now, let's move on to our last picture. Look closely. What do you see?
It looks big. Maybe many people live there?
Nice thinking. Let's click and see.
Oh, it's an apartment.
That's right. This is an apartment. Many people live in apartments. Let's say it together.
Apartment.
Awesome. Now, let's read the sentence.
I live in an apartment.
Excellent reading, Lucy. Now that we've learned house, nest, and apartment, let's practice using them in sentences. Are you ready? And let's practice our new words. I'll show you a sentence, and you can drag the correct word into the blank. Are you ready? Look at this picture. This blank is blue. What do you think is the answer?
This, house is blue. This house is blue.
Great job, Lucy. Let's try the next one. What do you see in this picture? I see a blank.
I see a nest.
Perfect. Last one. Where does your friend live? My friend lives in blank.
My friend lives in an apartment. My friend lives in an apartment.
Awesome work, Lucy. You're doing amazing. Let's keep going. Now let's practice some sentences. Look, Lucy. Cora Crunch has a question for you. She's asking, where do you live?
Where do I live?
Say, I live in a house.
I live in a house. I live in a house.
Great job. Now let's try another one. Oh, here's another question from Cora. Where do birds live? Say, birds live in nests.
Birds live in nests.
Awesome. Now let's say it one more time.
Birds live in nests.
You're doing fantastic, Lucy. Let's practice some sentence patterns. I'll ask a question and you'll answer in full sentences. Can you help me choose the correct picture and word to complete the sentence?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. All right, let's get started. Look at the picture. Where do birds live? Is it 1, 2, or 3?
I know. It's number 2. Nest. Birds live in nests.
That's right. Great job. Now, let's try another one. Look at this picture. Where do you live? Is it picture number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
Let's see. Number 1 is a house. Number 2 is a cup. What? I can't fit in there. Number 3 is a nest. Oh, silly me. I'm not a bird. Number 4 is a shoe. And number 5 is an apartment. Oh, I know. The answer is 1. A house. I live in the house, teacher.
Correct. I live in the house. Well done, Lucy. Now let's try one more. Where do you think Cora Crunch lives?
Cora Crunch lives in an apartment because I already live in a house.
Haha, great. You're doing amazing, Lucy. Now it's time to talk. Let's have a little chat, Lucy. If you could choose, which would you like to live in? A house, a nest, or an apartment? And why?
I would like to live in a house because it's big and cozy. I can have my own room and maybe even a backyard to play in.
That's a great choice, Lucy. Houses are so cozy and spacious. As for me, if I had to choose, I think I'd live in an apartment. It's so convenient and close to everything. Shops, parks, and restaurants. It would be easy to get around.
Wow, that sounds nice too. I bet it would be fun to be so close to all the shops and parks. I could walk to get ice cream.
Yes, apartments are nice for that. You did an amazing job today, Lucy. I'm so proud of you. So let's learn some sight words. Let's look at the first one. This word is take. Can you say take?
Take.
Can you read the sentence with me? Take the book.
Sure. Take the book.
From the shelf.
From the shelf.
Great job. Now say it again.
Take the book from the shelf.
Well done. The word take means to pick up or grab something. For example, if you take a book from the shelf, you are picking it up and holding it. We use take when we move something from one place to another.
Oh, like when I take my toys to my room.
Wonderful. Now, let's look at the next word. This word is Then. Say it with me. Then. Let's read the sentence together. Eat your dinner
Eat your dinner.
first, and then
First, and then
you can have sweets.
you can have sweets. Eat your dinner first, and then you can have sweets.
Awesome! Then shows what happens next, like finish your dinner, then have sweets.
Got it. Like, I will do my homework, then I will play.
That's a great sentence, Lucy. Now let's move on to our next set of words. This word is may. Again, say
May.
Let's read it together. You may
You may
go outside after finishing your homework.
go outside after finishing your homework. You may go outside after finishing your homework.
May is used to ask or give permission, like the sentence we read. You may go outside after your homework. Next word is where. Again, say
Were.
where. Well done. Now let's read the sentence. They were happy
They were happy
to see the rainbow.
to see the rainbow. They were happy to see the rainbow.
Fantastic! You did an amazing job learning these sight words today. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Teacher Meg. Learning sight words is fun.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's fun and interactive class. I'm Teacher Meg, and I'm so excited to have you here. In this lesson, we're going to dive deep into the ocean and explore amazing ocean animals. Through this lesson, our students will learn new vocabulary words, practice sentence patterns, play fun games, and so much more. Joining me today is my wonderful student, Lucy. Together, we'll be learning Level 3, Unit 12, Lesson 1. So get ready to have fun and learn all about ocean animals. Let's get started. Hi, Lucy. It's so great to see you today. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Today, we're going to have a fun lesson about ocean animals. But before we start, I have a question for you. What's your favorite ocean animal?
I like dolphins. They are so cute and smart.
Wow, great choice. Dolphins are really amazing animals. I can't wait to learn more about ocean animals with you today. Are you ready to start?
Yes, teacher, I'm ready.
Awesome, let's begin. Now, let's learn some vocabulary words about ocean animals. Lucy, do you know what ocean animal this is?
It's an octopus, teacher.
That's right, Lucy. An octopus is an amazing ocean animal. It has 8 legs, which are called tentacles.
Really, teacher? Can I count them?
Sure, Lucy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You're right, teacher. An octopus has 8 tentacles.
That's right. Great job. This time, let's read an example sentence. Please repeat after me. This is a hungry octopus.
This is a hungry octopus.
Fantastic, Lucy. You did a great job. Let's learn more. Now, let's learn another ocean animal. Look at this picture. Do you know what ocean animal this is?
Oh, I think it's a squid, teacher.
That's right, Lucy. This is a squid. A squid looks a little like an octopus, but it has a longer body and 2 extra tentacles for catching food.
Wow, so a squid has more tentacles than an octopus?
Yes. Now, let's read a sentence together. Please repeat after me. This squid moves fast.
This squid moves fast.
Great job, Lucy. Now, let's move on to the next ocean animal. Can you guess what animal this is?
Let me see. Oh, I think it's a seahorse.
You're right, Lucy. This is a seahorse. Did you know that seahorses are very special because the males carry the babies? Isn't that cool?
Wow, so the daddy seahorse carries the babies?
Yes, exactly. Now, let's read a sentence about seahorses. Please repeat after me. My mom likes seahorses.
My mom likes seahorses.
Lucy, you did a great job learning new ocean animal words. Now, let's have a vocabulary practice to see what you remember. Are you ready?
Yes, Teacher Meg, I'm ready.
Awesome. You have to drag the correct word into the blank to complete each sentence.
The first one is an octopus has 8 long legs. Next, a squid has a long body. Lastly, a seahorse has a head like a horse.
Great job! Now, Lucy, let's practice our sentence patterns. I'll ask you a question, and you'll answer using a complete sentence. Are you ready?
Yes, Teacher Meg, I'm ready.
Great! Here's the first question. What animal has 3 hearts?
A squid is an animal that has 3 hearts.
That's correct! Well done, Lucy! Let's try another one. What young animal gives birth to its young?
A seahorse is a male animal that gives birth to its young.
Excellent, Lucy! You did a great job. This time, let's have sentence patterns practice. You have to complete the sentences by dragging the word into the blank. What animal has 3 hearts?
I know the answer, teacher. A squid is an animal that has 3 hearts.
And what about what male animal gives birth to its young?
That's so easy, teacher. It's a seahorse.
Wow, Lucy, you did an amazing job today. You learned so many new ocean animal words, practiced sentence patterns, and even played a fun vocabulary game.
Yes, teacher. I had so much fun. My favorite part was learning about the octopus and its 3 hearts.
That's great, Lucy. Learning about ocean animals is so exciting. There are so many interesting creatures in the sea. Keep practicing the words and sentences we learned today. And don't forget to observe how amazing animals are in real life, too.
I will, teacher.
Goodbye. And thank you for learning with me, Lucy. And thank you to everyone watching. Keep practicing, stay curious, and I'll see you all for another fun lesson next time.
Bye, Teacher Meg. Bye, everyone.
Hey everyone! Don't forget to join our giveaway for a chance to win a free 1-year subscription to English Bright. How to enter. 1. Share this post. Like this post. 3rd, comment hashtag English Bright Live. Make sure your post is set to public so we can see your entry. Hurry! Don't miss out. The winner will be announced soon. Good luck!